Hey everybody, Chad McNabb driving here in East Tennessee, and right now I'm driving here in East Knox County on Tazewell Pike. I just did a video the other week on the community of Corryton, Tennessee, where Gibbs High School is at, which of course is where Chesney and Morgan Wallen went to high school. Tazewell Pike is the road that Gibbs High School is on. But right now I'm about 5 miles from Corryton. Coming in about 7 miles from Fountain City neighborhood of northern Knoxville. This is really a nice area, kind of maybe a little bit, probably a little bit unknown to a lot of people. Of course, West Knox County, here's Beverly Park Place over here on my right. The Three Ridges Golf Course is close by too, but like I said, West Knox County and West Knoxville is generally your most popular areas of Knoxville. Farragut community, or the city of Farragut's in West Knox County. Cedar Bluff, a lot of your big shopping is in West Knoxville, West Town Mall, Turkey Creek. East Knox County is more rural, so it's kind of not as well known to people, but there are some growing community through here on Tazewell Pike. Like here's colleges on Tazewell apartment complex. A lot of several newer subdivisions out here. And then when you get closer to Fountain City, you get a little more older, established neighborhoods. Of course, Fountain City is the northernmost neighborhood of the city of Knoxville. And it was one time wasn't incorporated to the city of Knoxville until the early 1960s. And at that time, Fountain City was the largest unincorporated community in the United States. But like I said, I think this area, because you got a lot of available land around here in East Knox County, a lot more available land for growth, for build. Because West Knox County is so popular for growth, there's not a lot of land left out there. It's also, what land is out there is very expensive compared to East Knox County. Of course, you used to have a mall over here around Fountain City, East Knox, the East Town Mall, but it closed down several years ago because I think the Amazon effect, like a lot of places had. And ironically, now East Town Mall was torn down, and there's an Amazon warehouse there. But Fountain City has a lot of shopping, especially Broadway and Clinton Highway. And Tazewell Pike's going to run into Broadway. Once you get on Broadway at Fountain City, you can go right into downtown Knoxville in about 5-6 miles. Like I said, now I'm coming more to the older, established area closest to Fountain City right through here. These bigger, older houses. There's this really nice cemetery over here on my left. It's definitely older. That's been there for a while. This area of Knoxville high school is Knox Central High School, and I'll drive by there here in a minute. Like I said, I'm about to hit Broadway here in just a minute in Fountain City. Fountain City has its good neighborhoods, and there's some worse neighborhoods where you might have a little crime, a little higher crime. But it just depends on Fountain City what neighborhood in Fountain City that you're at. Some really nice ones, and then there's some areas where the houses probably need some update, refurbishing, especially along close to Clinton Highway. Some trailer parks. But here's a nice, beautiful church right here. Smithwood Baptist Church. This is called Jacksboro Pike that I'm on now. And this is the road that Knox Central High School is on. And Knox Central High School is a good high school. It's had a lot of good success. Won some state championships in football. Todd Helton, the really good baseball player and also played quarterback for a while at UT. Also played baseball at the University of Tennessee. Played a long time for the Colorado Rockies. He went to Central High School. Now, if you can see, there is a City of Knoxville bus up here in front of me. It's at Tazewell Pike. If I kept going, you get several communities out there. There's a City of Knoxville Fire Department station. Take you out to Union and Granger counties. Then here is Knox Central High School on my left. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of back towards, further back to the left over here. You can get on Broadway out here in a minute. Well, I'll come back onto Broadway, and you can take Broadway into the Halls community of Knox County. Halls is a rural, it's a little more, it's a rural community, but it's has a good amount of shopping and retail out there for a more rural community. Kind of reminds me of Tazewell Pike a little bit. And then it's close to I-75 and the Powell community too, which around I-75 you got a lot of growing shopping, commercial growth, and some residential growth too. Again, over here, Central High School is to my left. Said this is a well-established neighborhood, this Fountain City, especially this close to Broadway. Now I'm coming back up here to Broadway. Of course, Fountain City is famous. There was these two, I believe Fountain City may have been where the Dogwood Arts Festival kind of originated. Of course, there was an article, some reporter back in the late 1940s came to Knoxville and did a article on Knoxville. And he said Knoxville was the ugliest city in the USA. So, of course, these two ladies were offended by that. So they started the Dogwood Arts Festival, which started back in the 1950s. And it's supposed to show the beauty of Knoxville in the springtime. You have these certain neighborhoods that are designated and marked for the Dogwood Art Show. You can drive in those neighborhoods and see all the dogwood trees blooming, flowers blooming. And then they also have different events, arts, crafts, music, along with the Dogwood Arts Festival. Now I'm coming back into the more commercial area of Fountain City here on Broadway. Over here on my right is Litton's Restaurant. That is a very well-known local restaurant here. And then straight across in front of me is the Fountain City Lake and the Fountain City Fountain. And the Fountain City Lake and Fountain City Fountain, there's only one fountain. That's why it's called Fountain City, not Fountain Cities or the city. But here is Broadway. If I turn left here, I'm going to go about 6 miles, 6-7 miles, and you'll hit downtown Knoxville. If I turn left and then turn back right, I could go out and hit Clinton Highway, which has a big commercial shopping area with Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, Target. But that's going to be my video of Tazewell Pike and Fountain City. If you want to see more of East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, just comment below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video and have a nice day.